What up, World Warrior team? Back at it again. Welcome to episode 139. Thank you to those watching for the first time. Hope you like the video. Go back and watch my other videos. Maybe you find something you like. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. Thank you to those who's been with me since the beginning. I truly appreciate you guys for sticking around, watching my videos, liking and commenting and stuff. Continue to do so. Helps me out a lot, and I enjoy responding to comments. Today's episode is going to be talking about fictional basketball players that I love. It's going to be my starting five. I'm going to have 5 starters and 1 6-man from various movies. And because I love basketball. Basketball is my favorite sport. It sounded like I was about to rap the Little Bow Wow song, but it's my favorite sport, and I love basketball movies. And these are just some of the players in each movie that I like, all on one team. So I'm going to have 2 guards, 2 forwards, a center, of course, and a 6-man. I was thinking about putting a coach in, but there was too many coaches to look through, and I didn't feel like doing coaches because they don't make much of a difference in this type of team anyway. So I hope you like the video, and here we go. My first guard is going to be Kyle Lee Watson from Above the Rim. Above the Rim is definitely one of my favorite movies. Of course it is. This guy's my favorite rapper, and Tupac is in it as a villain, of course. I don't think he's ever played a good guy. Maybe in the movie with Janet Jackson. Anyway, but I love Above the Rim. It's like I said, it's one of my favorite basketball movies. I like Kyle Lee Watson as a character. I like his journey from almost being going with the bad crowd to eventually ended up with the good crowd. I like his game too. He was real good. In the movie, it's like one of the top high school stars in America, whatever, and he's recruited by a bunch of teams, and he wants to go to Georgetown, so he's recruited by Georgetown. I think there's even a cameo with John Thompson in it also. Oh yeah, at the end of the movie when he actually gets recruited by Georgetown, he goes to Georgetown, and he has a scene in where John Thompson's in the movie. R.I.P. John Thompson. But his game is fantastic. He's definitely a prototypical point guard that I like. He's a scoring point guard. He can pass. He can do everything. He plays decent defense, not the best defense. I like his progression of his game during the movie, how he got better during the movie. So he played in the summer league or whatever with his coach. But Tupac wanted to play with him to throw the game. And it's a whole story. You got to watch the game if you haven't seen it. Above the Rim, definitely watch it. But his game translates to a good point guard. He's a great point guard. Watching this movie over again, I realized like his dribbling skills was unmatched at the time. He would have been like an Iverson, I guess you could say, for back in the day. So he can dribble real good, he can pass, he can shoot. He had all the levels of basketball, and he's definitely my starting point guard in this fictional starting 5. Next, we're going to have my starting shooting guard. There was a lot of shooting guards that I could have went with, but I have to go with, he's also one of my favorite players. I have to go with Jesus Sutherworth, Ray Allen from He Got Game. He's definitely the prototypical shooting guard. He hits every shot. He has explosiveness. He can dribble. He can come off screens and hit shots. In the movie, you see all of that in his game, even when he practices or whatever.
He can defend, he can run, he can finish. He likes to play in a crowd, and he can pass
the 3. And I was like,
Michael Jordan give you 35, but 40 minutes of everything.
And I like that he started young, and they showed the clips of him playing with Denzel as a young kid and getting mad.
Push me. So what? I push you. So what? You gonna get mad when you get pushed? Oh! Go strong. Go get it, right?
And I quit.
You quit? What?
I quit.
He loves the game of basketball. He went to Big State College.
I will be enrolled at Big State University.
I'll be enrolled at Big State University.
But he was recruited by like damn near every school or whatever.
The next phenom. He's awesome, baby, with a capital A. The guy's unbelievable. He's a PTV, a primetime player. He's the 3S man. Super scintillating, sensational. He's a high riser.
But his game just the perfect shooting guard, just like in the NBA, the real Ray Allen. He's just the perfect shooting guard. And he definitely fits my team well with him at shooting guard and Kyle Watson at point guard. Definitely one of the top shooting guards fictional shooting guards in movies. Like I said, there was a lot of them, but I thought he was the best in my opinion because he could do everything pretty much. So Ray Allen, Jesus Shuttlesworth, he got game. He's going to be my shooting guard. Next, we got the forward, one of the forwards. My first forward is going to be Clarence Withers from Semi Pro. First of all, it was played by Andre 3000. First of all, I love this movie. This movie is fucking hilarious. I gotta put Clarence Withers in there. I needed a forward, and he seems like the best fit for the type of team that I want. He does everything. He's one of the glue guy type players. And in the movie, he invented the alley-oop. So I definitely had to put him in there. Alley-oop is definitely one of the best parts of basketball, in my opinion.
It can't be a foul without touching another player, and it can't be traveling without first establishing a pivot foot. That's right. 2 points, Father Pat.
And he plays the game well. He does it. Like I said, he does everything. From the scenes in the movie, he did everything. And he's funny on the court, so you have somebody that you can laugh with and have fun with on the court, which is always good when you're playing basketball. You want to have fun on the court. I love this character in the movie. And like I said, he's a glue guy. He's a perfect fit for my fictional starting five. Next player is going to be Will Smith from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I had to go with Will Smith. He played at Bel Air Academy or whatever, and he used to bust ass. They got scenes with him when he wasn't even going to make the team, and he made the basketball team just for practicing because he was better than everybody on the team. And then when he actually played the games, he was busting ass. His jump shot was fire. He did crazy layups. He was I don't think he didn't pass a lot, but he could hit every jump shot. So he's definitely one of my other forward because I need a scorer anyway, and he can hit every jump shot. But I don't know if he would mesh well with Kyle Watson because they both need the ball a lot. But I'd have to deal with that as a coach. But definitely Will Smith is on my team. Definitely one of my other forward. He can do everything too. He can rebound. They showed him doing some rebound, and they showed him dribbling the ball down court, so he can play point forward for me. And he can also hit the jump shot. He hit every jump shot. I don't think he shot any threes. I don't think they had a 3-point line on the Fresh Prince on his basketball scenes. But he can hit the outside jump shot too. So definitely Will Smith. And he's super funny. He would mesh well with my other forward, Clarence Withers from Semi Pro. They would just go back and forth on the court. So it would be a fun game to watch. Next, my center. This will complete my starting five. My center is going to be Neon from Blue Chips. I had to pick a center. There was not many options at center. Neon from Blue Chips, who was Shaquille O'Neal in real life, he has to be on your team. He could dominate the paint, play defense, block shots, run the floor. And especially at that age when he was super young and skinny, he did everything. And definitely demand the post, kill people in the post or whatever. He was an unstoppable force, and he'd be perfect for this team. I think this team would go fucking 82-0 if it was a real team, especially with Shaq at center. Amazing. I was thinking about putting the Penny character at point guard, but then I was like, nah, I like Kyle Watson, even though Kyle Watson's shorter. But definitely Neon, and he's funny, and he's charismatic, and he didn't take money. He was a good kid. He did his 1 year at the school, and then he went to the NBA from what they said at the end of the movie. But definitely a dominant big man that I would definitely put in my starting five. My sixth man is going to be Kenny Tyler from the movie Sixth Man, of course. Definitely had to put him in this movie. Played by Marlon Wayans. He played for the Washington Huskies. This is a real good movie. Definitely underrated, and it's super funny. And Marlon Wayans is funny. I'm not a big fan of Marlon Wayans anyway, but he's good in this movie. So I would definitely have him as a sixth man because you get Kadeem Harrison as his brother as a ghost. So even if you're losing, you can have his brother fucking manipulate the game. I like this movie. He ends up being his own player at the end of the game. He ended up at the end of the movie or whatever anyway. But to have that option to have a ghost help your team win the game, that's that's definitely a great option to have. But he was, like I said, he was a good player. He started on the team, but he would come off the bench for me. And he would fucking come in, and if we need a big boost, we'll be down 10 points, come in the game and hit every side, or he'd have his brother to fucking steal the ball or make them miss shots or block shots or whatever. I think this would be the ultimate cheat, but it would also make us definitely unbeatable having him on the team and his brother to come in situations where we need to win, where we have no chance to win, and he'll make shit happen on the court for us to help us win games or whatever. So definitely Kenny Tyrell as my sixth man, and his brother with the assist, Kadeem Hardison. That would be fucking crazy to have that. That's going to be my starting five, and my sixth man is going to be at guard, Kyle Watson from Above the Rim. The other guard, Jesus Shuttleworth from He Got Game. At center, Neon from Blue Chips. At forward, Clarence Withers from Semi-Pro. Other forward, Will Smith from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And the sixth man is going to be Kenny Tyler Smith from the sixth man, with an assist from his brother. That's going to do it for my list. Let me know what you think of this list. Who would you add to your starting 5 and 6 man? Who do you think I missed? Just let me know in the comments, and I'll respond to whatever. Thank you guys for watching. You can go on anybody else's channel. You decided to watch mine, so I truly appreciate you guys for giving me 10 minutes of your time. Have a good one, and I'll get at y'all on the next one. Later.